All right, ladies and gentlemen, I actually thoroughly enjoyed this one. Um, I thought I might, but I was kind of iffy. I enjoyed Microsoft more. I'm gonna get that out of the way, but I did enjoy this one. This one was pretty fucking cool. At first, I'm not like okay. I'm not big in theatrics. When you do this whole fucking stage play for the audience, that's cool and all, but I want to get straight to the goddamn games. Don't show me no fucking play or anything like that. So when they brought this guy out on this banjo playing inside this little church tent thing going on, I was kind of rolling my eyes. I was like, oh, God. Give him the pity clap. Everyone did their fucking pity clap. But it was a nice segue into the gameplay for Last of Us Part 2. Because the cutscene started off in that same fucking tent. So it was kind of neat. Um, so yeah, they showed gameplay to The Last of Us Part 2, and just as always, it looked fucking brutal. The thing with Sony exclusives, though, I'm not knocking them. They got good exclusives. I will give them that. But it seems too story focused. I don't want to sit and watch a cutscene for fucking 5 minutes and then to the gameplay. I want the game. I want shit at me all the time. And the best examples of that is Zelda Breath of the Wild and the Dark Souls series. Fucking give it to you right away. Don't worry about no goddamn cutscene, no hand holding. There's your game. That's true, genuine games right there. Uh, but with that being said, I will probably be getting. You know what? I am gonna get Last of Us Part 2 because I do have a PlayStation 4 as well. Now, one thing I want to get this out of the way. I've seen other people's reviews on Xbox, and they started saying shit like with females and all that, especially Cade from Gears of War 5, how it's focused on her and how this testosterone man game is now being led by a female. If you fucking Sony ponies fucking flip flop on Last of Us Part 2 because you're not playing Joel, you're playing Ellie now. Don't y'all fucking turn tail now. Don't y'all be fucking hypocrites, alright? And I call them Sony ponies because they're like fucking delusional fanboys. Just like fucking, I don't know what Xbox fanboys would be. If you're delusional and attacking Sony but being hypocritical, y'all just need to shut y'all's goddamn mouths. Seriously. Don't jump on the fucking popularity bandwagon and act like you're fucking cool. Because you ain't. Alright? I just want to get that annoyance out of me. Now, let's move on. They showed some Death Stranding gameplay. And I'm still confused on what this is. Like, I kind of understand, but I don't know exactly what's going on besides you're hiding from these supernatural, different parallel universe Inc. people. I don't know. Apparently, if they touch you, you age fast, or your whatever body part they touch you ages. It's weird. I'm still interested. I love Hideo Kojima. I love the Metal Gear series, and I will be getting this when it comes out. Then they showed off like with Black Ops 4 getting, oh no, Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3 getting the remastered match, which I thought was coming to Black Ops 4. I swear I thought these maps were coming to Black Ops 4. I was down for that because I love the maps. It was Jungle, Summit, Firing Range. What was the other one? I'm not going to think too long on it, but I remember I'd liked those maps. And it's coming to Black Ops 3 only for PlayStation when you pre-order. I don't know if it's coming to Xbox. Maybe it will. It should. But I don't want to play Black Ops 3. I want to play Black Ops 4. And also, Activision. I knew y'all were going to get rid of that season pass. I knew y'all want this. This is what y'all want. That's exactly what y'all want. But I think y'all should follow suit with no season pass to actually show your consumers, your fucking customers, your fan base that you care. But they're too dumb and blind to realize this is all you're worried about. That's it. And then in that same intermission, they showed a CG trailer to Destiny 2. And it seemed interesting story-wise. I think Cade 6 is going to die. I think. He might come back because he's a fan favorite ever, but they showed fucking Prince Aldrin come back out of nowhere, shoot the fucking ghost with his fallen baddies, and then shoot Cade in the head with his own gun. I'm interested now. I was already on board to get it because I'm keeping up with Destiny. And that sounds hypocritical because I'm still supporting Activision, but I want to support Bungie. I love Destiny. I loved it when everyone else was hating it on it. I'm still on board with it, even more so now. Let's see here. Talked about Death Stranding. Now this came out of nowhere. Resident Evil 2 remake. When I was watching the intro for it, I was kind of like, what is this? Your first person rat game? Because it showed the sheriff struggling for fighting this guy, trying to get him down, saying you're under arrest. And then the rat ran away as the fucking shelf they were fighting in was falling down, and it fucking squished him. And it came out, and I just see this zombie bite him on the neck. At first I was wondering, is this a vampire game or another zombie game? Then I hear a gunshot after it killed the sheriff shoot the zombie in the head. And I saw the silhouette of the fucking hair, in that stance. I was like, no way. No way. They're not fucking doing it, are they? And the camera came in and I saw RPD. I was like, yes, fuck yeah, they're doing it. All right, cool. Resident Evil 2 remake, and they showed gameplay where it's going to be similar to like the Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6 over the shoulder. But better graphics. The character models look realistic. So I'm down for this. Resident Evil 2 is my favorite Resident Evil of all of them, and I'm down for this one. And this surprised me too. Ghost of Tsushima? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Sucker Punch is making it. It's like an open world feudal Japan type of like game with samurais and all of that. And this is, I mentioned earlier how I feel like open world games are becoming too saturated, except certain developers know how to make open world games. I will give Guerrilla Games as well. I forgot to mention that. They can make open world games because Horizon Zero Dawn, top notch. Zelda Breath of the Wild, top notch. Rockstar, make good open world games. And Sucker Punch, they look like they know what they're doing. When I saw it, I was like, man, I want to go there. Man, I want to go there. That's what I love about open worlds. I want to explore it. And then the combat. I love it. It was quick and efficient. When I saw him get in that stance and that guy came at him, he just did that swipe to his fucking neck. He was down. And the fucking guy with I guess he had a shield. He came in, knocked that shield, turn around, stab through the back. Fucking awesome. I love games like that where you can catch them off guard, hit a vital point, and it's over. I fucking love it. I am getting that game for sure. Spider-Man. I was already on board with it. I was upset that it wasn't for Xbox. And I already know all those Sony ponies are going to say, well, they all got Halo. Shut the fuck up. Spider-Man was on every single fucking system before. Halo always started on Xbox. I would understand if saying a plan that said, how come God of War ain't on Xbox? I understand. Because Sony owns it. Spider-Man, Sony owns it, yes, but they own Ghostbusters as well, and it's on every console. And Spider-Man was on every console before. But with that being said, I have a PlayStation, and I will be getting it. And they showed off a lot of the villains, which I kind of wish they didn't, because I'd rather experience that in the game. Well, with that being said, they look cool. They look like comic and movies combined. So, pretty neat. From Software, VR game. I didn't notice that in the press conference. I have to look at that trailer. Neo 2. I didn't play the first one. I probably should, because it's apparently Dark Soulsy type from Team Ninja. But with the mind behind Ninja Gaiden, which is already a tough ass game with Dark Souls style, sounds like it's going to be frustrating, but in a good way. Now this one, when I first saw it, it's called Control. I was like, this just looks like a better version of fucking Quantum Break from Xbox. I was like, it just seems like Quantum Break, but it is. But I gave it credit; it looked way better than Quantum Break. And then it made sense when I saw the developer, Remedy. I was like, oh, okay, So I'll probably be getting Control as well. They showed more Kingdom Hearts 3 with Pirates of the Caribbean. This looked odd to me. Excuse me. Because it had Jack Sparrow and the rest of the cast from Pirates of the Caribbean. I think it was the third one or the second one where Jack Sparrow was on that ship coming on the shoreline. And where it looked odd to me is Sora, Goofy, and Donald stood out in this. It looked like cartoon characters in the real world. But I'm not really into Kingdom Hearts. I'll probably get it for my daughter. Trover Saves the Universe. It started off with this guy and his fucking... I forgot what he said his name was. He was in a bathtub playing the game. And he was just like bored exaggerating. Like, wow, this game looks fun. I can't wait to play it. Wow, look at this action platformer. But it looked kind of neat. I don't know if I'd get it. God of War adding a new plus game mode. Okay, cool. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Maybe I was wrong about the remastered maps because it's saying Black Ops 1 and 2 maps come into Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4. What does that say? Old maps, Black Ops, Call of Duty, Black Ops 2 are getting remastered for Black Ops. Typo, they put Black Ops 4 and Black Ops 4. Okay. Interesting. My bad. But, I still think you should get rid of that season pass, Activision. It's going to be your downfall later on in the future, I hope, if people fucking wake up. Then, yeah, the Destiny Forsaken. And I think that's it. I think that was it for it. So all in all, I did enjoy the PlayStation one. A little more than I thought I would. I don't care for the theatric shit and all that, but what they showed I'm interested in. The brutality of Last of Us Part 2, which I knew was coming, but Ellie was whipping some ass. she was fucking some people up. And then Ghost, I want that. Ghost of Tsushima, I'm going to butcher it, but the Sucker Punch Feudal Japan Samurai game. Looking forward to it. That was the most exciting one for me. Even more exciting than the Resident Evil 2 remastered. And that's the other one. Those are the two highlights for me from this PlayStation press conference. So yeah. It was pretty cool. This PlayStation kind of saved the day for me on this one. Ubisoft let me down. PC gaming was slightly entertaining. The limited run games, which I mentioned earlier, was just them making physical copies, and then ended off with PlayStation. Was a nice send off for the day. It was pretty good. So tomorrow will be Nintendo. I'm curious what they're going to show. The E3s before, they weren't really too exciting. I remember when they showed up a lot of Breath of the Wild. That was cool, and that was all they showed. I can't remember what they did last year. I think they just showed off stuff that's going to happen down the pipe, and a lot on the Mario Odyssey. So we'll see what tomorrow is. I'm curious, but I will also give my thoughts on that tomorrow. So I loved PlayStation. Pretty good. And I will talk to y'all tomorrow.